of you probably, when you're working with players and you're working on two-handed backhands or double-handed backhands, we do that left-handed, practice the left-handed swing. You'll see Sharapova, Serena Williams, lots of the female players might be out there stuck and they can nail a left-handed forehand. So it's a great drill for two-handed backhands. So tell them to go slow, hold it, push, 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 push. And when I move my hand off the ball, that's when they practice that and they can really release their left hand. Do you want to give it a roll? All right, we're going to go 6 balls. Nice. And again, keep going. Oh, good ball. Go one more. If you've got your player and they're missing a little bit to the side, you can quickly run out with them, start your racket back. All right, go push, 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 fast. Okay, go again. Because I wanted to use a bit more left hand. Jump straight back in. Think about getting the tip through from the back or get the left hand ahead of the right hand by contact. Great shot. I mean, that was a crush. I use this drill over and over and over. You don't need to tell them much about their technique because they make adjustments, they take the ball earlier, they figure out the angle because their focus is here on this side of the net. When you're going for that backhand, what players tend to do on a short ball is they'll just kind of take one step and it drops their front shoulder down a lot on that ball. So what we're just going to work on a quick drill together, girls, is I like to share with players, and I've heard great coaches talk about this, we want to try to get this back foot inside the baseline instead of a ball landing there and then thinking short ball and then they do that. So we're going to work on this is to make sure that this foot gets back up inside the baseline so it's a double step. So you take this one, you'll bring this foot up and you'll push off the back leg to hit the ball. So I'm going to drop it a bit short. Yes. Oh, you're right. Up, up. Good shot. Go again. Up, up. Very good. 1, 2. Good. So she's going 1, 2, but the shot is played off the back foot, okay? So when she's stepping this foot up, when she drops this foot down, she's going to push into her shot, okay? Go again. Up, up. Well done. It's interesting, there's a lot of talk about where you should stand when you're doing hand tosses, and there's also talk about that people don't like hand tosses. Personally, I really do like hand throws for development because you're in close proximity to the player. Obviously, you can communicate well with them. But also because we're trying to isolate it, make it as simple as possible when they're working on technique. So there's very little pace on this ball. We keep it pretty simple. We want them to be focusing on that. I feel like it's easier when you're close to them. Okay, push up, up. Okay, one more. Okay, up. Very good, great shot. There's some players, if you tell them that you're going to do 10 balls, okay, and let's say she misses the last ball, in your head you might think, oh, I'm going to give them one more because I want them to get it right, okay? But that doesn't work for every player. One question that you can ask is, do you want to do one more in that set? And they'll tell you, they'll say yes or no. But the one thing that players dislike more than anything is that always the coach goes, one more, come on, let's just do one more, let's do one more, let's do one more, let's get it right. It can become really difficult for the player because they feel like they're failing. But if they want to step away, you have to allow them the space to be themselves from who they are. Okay, you can do one more. Up, up. Good job.